Hi there, my name is Sylvia Gorenszach. I'm a GelMoment independent distributor, and today we're going to talk about stamping. So we have this wonderful stamping kit where you get 3 different colors. You get white, gold, and black stamping gel. You get a spatula. Actually, you get 2 different spatulas. One has a harder spatula like this one and a softer spatula. 3 different stamping plates, and each one of these stamping plates has 12 designs on each one, so 36 designs. We're just going to deal with this one today. It also comes with the stamping head, the whole unit, and then also stamping head replacements, which are just these silicone pieces right here. So let's get right down to it. Now, when I stamp, I like to have some mask or some packing tape on hand, because this is how you want to clean your stamping head afterwards. You don't want to use cleanser pads or especially the remover pads for cleaning the stamping heads. The reason being is that it's going to actually make your stamping head a little bit milky and foggy, so you want to keep it nice and clear. So I always just clean it using either the silicone mat that I have here or the tape here. I do have this on hand because we're going to be doing some stamping, and when you stamp, you actually get a little bit around your skin, and we're going to clean that up before we put it under the lamp. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of the white stamping gel. Now, you may be wondering if you could use any of our regular polishes on here, and I don't recommend it because our polish self-levels and actually probably won't go into the fine crevices very cleanly and crisply when you transfer to the nail. And by the time you put it from to the nail and into the lamp, it might kind of level out a little bit. So this stamping gel is a little bit thicker and gives you that nice crisp line. So I'm just going to use the heart one here, and I just put a little bit of polish across the top. You don't need a lot, okay? And then you just take your spatula and at about a 45-degree angle, just bring it all the way down until it fills in all the crevices basically. Now, when you do this, you also want to ensure that there's not too many lines. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Let me just grab this here. So this right here, when I drag the scraper down, there's a little bit of line here that's on the area where it's not going to transfer. Or sorry, where it's not in the crevice, and so that will actually transfer onto your nails. So you want to ensure you don't have any of those. Okay, I think that looks good from what I can tell. Maybe we'll go a little bit up this way. You know what? I think I need a little bit more polish. And the reason I say that is because I see this corner right at the top of this heart is not really filled in. So let's put tiny little bit more. And then bring it down. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to take our stamping head, and you can use either the small end or the large end here. Doesn't really matter. And what I do is actually I place it along the edge here, roll it over, and then bring it up. And then there is our stamping design right there. So I'm just going to put this off to the side. Now, when you line it up with your finger, there's going to be, like right here, you'll see that there's a little bit of polish on their neighboring designs, and that's fine. So it might actually end up on here too, which it has. That's not a big deal, but when you line it up, you want to basically ensure that that little bit of GelMoment design or the other design is not going to be on your nails. So just line it up, and then I just roll it over and do one little swoop like that. That's it. So now I have my cleansing pad here. Before you put it underneath the lamp, you want to clean all this stuff off your skin, because if you put it underneath the lamp, it will cure and it'll look kind of silly. So you can use your finger, you can wrap this around your tool as well to clean up and get right in there. And just clean it all right up. And then you're going to cure this for the full 45 seconds. And now that is completely cured. Now, what I like to do is put a coat of Clear Leaf Frisky on, because our stamping gel polish is shiny, but I find that it's not as shiny as our regular polish. So I just like to put a coat of Clear Leaf Frisky over top. Cap that edge. And then do a full 45-second cure of that one. And when we get back, I will discuss on how to clean your stamping kit. So that is done. And now I noticed actually that I have a little line through my heart here, so I could have easily just wiped this off before I cured it and then done the whole stamping kit again, but it's just to give the fundamentals of what you had to do. I did cover that. So now how to clean everything. So like I mentioned before, don't use a cleanser pad for cleaning your stamping heads. Use the tape here. So I just have a little bit of masking tape that I folded over, and I just go over until all the polish comes off, and now you have a clean stamping head. I will then also take this and take as much of the polish off the plate that I can, because if you try to, or not, if you use cleanser pads, then you'll probably go through a few before you get it all off. So I just like to get as much as the polish of this off as I can. So you see it's coming off quite nicely. And you might have another piece of tape like I do off to the side here, just to get as much as I can get off, because I don't like to waste through cleanser pads. Anyways, I just have one more here. I'm just gonna wipe it, and then there's that. So now I'm gonna take my cleanser pad and just wipe it up, and then we'll be good to go for the next one. See, I need to use maybe one more cleanser pad. I will open up one more just because you want it to be nice and clean, so the next time you use it, you don't have to go through this process. And there we have it. So we have clean stamping heads. Make sure you put that cap back on to protect it. This is all good, and be prepared for my next video, because I am going to be discussing stamping, but also with chromes. All right, ciao for now.